Today on Ballistic Burgers, I am going to be doing the French onion burger from Shake Shack. Let's get going. A couple weeks ago, one of my subscribers emailed me, and here was the email. Just said, I hope they're nice to you. And then there was a video link. And that's all it was, and it said, this posted today. So there's a podcast called So You Want to Be Fat, and it's hosted by two chefs, two restaurant owners, Brian Tsao and then Chef Frenchie. So Brian Tsao owns a restaurant in New York. They make sandwiches called Mission Sandwich Social, and Chef Frenchie owns a restaurant called La Ravage. And not too long ago, I did a copycat of his very acclaimed French onion soup burger. So they're doing a reaction to my burger, to my copycat of Chef Frenchie's burger. And I'll tell you what, it was the most stressful video I've ever watched in my life, because I've seen their podcast, and it's a fun podcast, and I've seen them eviscerate some videos, and that's what I was afraid was going to happen. I think they liked it, and I ended watching that video. I felt very happy with myself, and it was an honor for me to be on their podcast. I'll link that video if you want to watch it. I think it's a fun watch, and again, watching these two interact with one another is very entertaining. But I was reading some of the comments, and some of their viewers had mentioned a couple other French onion burgers that have come out. One of them being the French onion burger from Shake Shack. And so again, all these are coming out after his burger starts getting a lot of, traffic in the media, social medias and stuff. So I went there yesterday and I tried their French onion burger. I'll tell you, it's a good burger. It's a simple burger. It's definitely not as good as the French onion soup burger from La Ravage. It's not as intricate, but it was a good burger. I left there feeling like it was money well spent. So we're going to do that burger. Little heads up, I've got a lot going on in just family stuff. I mean, good. It's not bad. It's good stuff, but it's taking up a lot of my time. So rather than going through every step, showing you all the steps for all the ingredients in this burger, all the condiments and everything, some of them I did last night. One of them being the caramelized onion. Let me see, here they are right here. Here they are. Like Chef Frenchie, they're putting caramelized onions on their burger, which you'd have to if you're going to call it French onion burger. What I did was I stole the way Chef Frenchie does his. I sauteed these onions in duck fat and let them start to really get that nice caramely color. Then I hit it with some cognac, and that is my new go-to when it comes to caramelized onions. The next thing I'm going to do is their roasted garlic parmesan sauce, and I'm going easy on this. First of all, I'll just say this. Regular old mayonnaise is a great base to make some killer burger sauces. You can add things, the usual ketchup, mustard, other spices and seasonings, and you can make some really good, very simple burger sauces just using mayo. So I'm kicking it off with about a quarter cup of mayo. I'm not really measuring anything. Last night I roasted some garlic. I just took a bulb of garlic, cut the top off of it, roasted it in the oven, 350 degrees until it got all nice and kind of caramel colored and mushy. Took about 3 of those garlic cloves out, squished them onto a cutting board, smeared them up into a paste, and that's what I have here. It's nice and caramely here. So I'm going with probably about a good half a teaspoon, and I'll add more if I need to. So one thing I noticed with this burger is it wasn't just the Parmesan flavor. There was actually a texture, the kind of, I'm going to say gritty, kind of a gritty texture. So that's the type of Parmesan I bought. I will tell you, this is a good name brand cheese. It's not from that green can that we grew up with that has a lot of cellulose. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that in. Probably a nice teaspoon, maybe a little more than a teaspoon right now. And I'll taste it. If I need more, I'll add more. Get this mixed up. And this little bowl, this little plastic fork, works fine to mix this up. So I'm making this is going to be a very simple, user-friendly video, or viewer-friendly. It's good. I'm adding, actually I'm just going to add the rest of this garlic here. It's probably about a teaspoon of this roasted garlic. And that's the flavor I'm looking for. You can taste the parmesan, the garlic's coming through. It's not a pungent garlic, it's that nice kind of a sweet or roasted garlic smell. I like it. Satisfied with this. And then this burger has a crispy fried onion on it, which is really, really good. For that, I just took some all-purpose flour, seasoned it with some salt, some pepper, a little paprika. That's all I did, dredged the onions in that. They're good to go. And that's one of my go-tos. It's just so quick and easy. Anyway, flat top's preheated. Oil's preheated. Let's make this burger. All right, flat top's running medium-high. I have this on low right over here. First thing I'm going to do is get a toast on this bun. This is a Martin's potato roll. This is what they use. This is going to be a double, so I'm going to separate the buns. That looks good. That looks good. 2 4-ounce patties of 80/20 ground chuck. They're using a proprietary blend of Angus. I didn't want to deal with that this time. We're going easy. And they form them into, you know, these kind of a puck shapes. Give it a smash. They don't smash it all the way down. They keep it like about 1/4 of an inch thick. Whatever you're using to smash, you want to just give it a little rotation and then slide off sideways. Or you could use paper, or parchment. You don't have to do that though. Of course, your salt. Drop those onions, 350-degree oil. Okay, this is gonna be a good one, I can tell. Oh, look at that. Nice. Slice of Gruyere on each patty. So get this ready. Bottom bun, put on some of that roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. This has got the same color as the sauce they're using. Hit that top bun as well. This looks good. Beautiful patties down. Looks good. Caramelized onions. Oh. And those caramelized onions, they're chopped, they're not sliced. Now we'll go with these crispy fried onions. These turned out really, really good. And I didn't mention this before when I was talking about the other condiments. Those fried onions are sweet onions, fried sweet onions. I use Spanish onions for the caramelized onions. All right, now that crown. This is looking good. I'm happy with this. Smells really good. Smells really good. I'm smelling the sweet onions. Ah. Should we try it? I think so. Look at that. It's a good burger. It's a good simple burger. Not as good as Frenchie's burger, but it's good. These Martin's buns. I've said this before. I love a really nice, big, thick, juicy hamburger. You know, the patty. But there's something about how hot a smash burger is. You know, they're coming right off the flat top onto your bun. Then a couple minutes later, you're eating it. It's still really, really hot. Very, very juicy. I love a really nice thick hamburger, but I also love smash burgers. The first thing I notice is the temperature of the patty and the softness of the Martin's potato rolls, which I mentioned in my last video. We have them here now in San Diego, which is, to me, amazing. I've never, a grown man getting so excited over a hamburger bun. But getting past that, that sauce, you know, you've got that garlic, roasted garlic, Parmesan sauce. You're getting the, you know, that sweet garlicky flavor, obviously roasted flavor from the garlic. Then that funkiness from the Parmesan cheese. And, you know, I said that it has a gritty texture, and it does, but you're not noticing it when it's all together squished, you know, with the burger and everything. The reason I picked that out is because when I was at, you know, Smash or Shake Shack, I literally was taking the burger apart and, you know, trying the sauce this way, and I could tell, you know, there's the small kind of granulated Parmesan cheese in there. The sweet onions, the fried sweet onions are insane. There was some leftovers from when I was building this, and you guys didn't see me, but I ate all those before I completed the build. So crisp and so sweet. I mean, there's nothing like a sweet onion that's been turned into like an onion ring. And then that confit, again, it's another contrast in flavors. Instead of the crisp, you're going right into this very soft and very sweet flavor. But it's just different. It's more like going from, you know, the crunchy onions into a jam. Gruyere cheese is good. It's a, you know, nice change from the norms. One of the reasons I elected to do a copycat on it is because it's a limited time. It's not permanently on the menu. So I thought, I'm going to buy this burger, eat this burger, and then make this burger. So if they don't bring it back, this is a very good copycat of it. I can tell you this, having just eaten this yesterday, this is the experience I had eating it there. I'm tasting the same flavors, the same textures, and it's a good burger. Yeah, this is good. It's an abridged version of one of my normal copycats as far as I just sort of whipped everything together. But I achieved what I wanted to, and I think it'll be easy for anybody else to reproduce if they want to do that. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. As usual, I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, it really helps channels out a lot if you subscribe, thumb it up, and ring the notification bell. So I hope you do that. Any comments, questions, or anything, leave it in the well, leave it in the comment section down below. Any requests, and I really encourage requests. Leave them in the comments is fine. But if you want to follow up as well with an email, my email address is down in that description box, and that's a really, really good way to get a hold of me and communicate with me. And what I'll do is those type of emails I get, I have a folder on my email that I put all those in. So it's easier for me too, especially when I'm like struggling, what am I going to cook? But anyway, so thanks again for stopping by, and see you on the next video. Cheers.